Hello everyone, I'm back with another Figure It Out episode. If you saw last week's episode, I took a look at the different note I would have observed versus the note Mary J Blige sang if I approached a speaker at the track that was playing the song Be Without You. Now be sure to take a look at that video before you finish this one. So this week, I'm taking it a bit further. Let's consider if Mary is still singing that D5 note after I've passed the speaker and I have accelerated to 110 miles per hour. So today's Figure It Out question is, if a lady in a Charger Hellcat passed a fixed speaker that is playing Be Without You, just as Mary J Blige sings a D5 while saying hey, what frequency does the lady hear at the instance she is traveling at 110 miles per hour? Assume it is a 90-degree Fahrenheit day with standard atmospheric pressure. Again, we're going to start with everything we've been given. We know that the frequency of D5 is 587.33 hertz. The speed of sound at 90 degrees Fahrenheit is 350.22 meters per second. Remember I mentioned using a table in your physics book to get this number? Well, there is also a way to calculate it, so let me know in the comments if you would like to learn how to do that too. The velocity of the observer is 110 miles per hour, or in metric, that's 49.17 meters per second. And the source's velocity, the speaker, is 0 because it is fixed. So let's show our work. Now, last week we were approaching the source, and since our equation will use plus or minus depending on the direction, we used plus. But this week we're taking a look at what happens as the observer moves away from the source. So this week our equation will use minus. So plugging in all of our variables, the observed frequency is 504.87 hertz. So taking a look at our table here, we see that 504.87 hertz is between the note B4 and C5. It's a bit closer to B4. So she actually sang D5. But after I passed and was at 110 miles per hour, I would have heard a sound that was somewhere between B4 and C5. So last week, when I was traveling at 100 miles per hour approaching, we heard an E5. So from that point, the sound would have seemed like it was going down, just sliding down the scale from E5 down to around a B4. So that's it for today, friends. Remember, keep the racing off of the street and on the track. I'll see you in my next video.